making paper squishies. I'm super excited to do this video today because me and my mum have been working on it for ages and finally we can share it with you guys. We've designed so far some donut squishies and some toast and jam squishies. So we named the donut sprinkles and we named the toast jam. We wanted to share these squishies with you guys, so we're going to be selling it on my Etsy, which is Vivo's UK shop. We tried to make these packages as cheap as possible, so one package is £1 for 3 of these squishy making bits. So let's get started and I'll show you what you need to make these. The first thing you'll need is a squishy template. So these are what we have. There's 3 in a pack. These are sprinkles and jammer. I'll open one up. This is the sprinkles one. So this is the mint one. It comes with the name sprinkles, which if you want, you can stick it on there with some sellotape. And you also have some extras on there and a ruby rose thing if you want to stick it on as well. And also extra eyes, extra lips. By the way, their lips is quite hard to see. And it also has the cut thing out so you know where to cut it, which is really cool as well. They're the templates that are on Etsy. I'll put them down below. The second thing you need to make these squishies are some sellotape. We got this sellotape from the newsagents and it's really cool because you just like slip it out and you use this to glue it all together. You will also need a pair of scissors to cut the template out. The fourth thing you will need is some fillings. We have 3 different fillings that we have tried out. First we have this toy filling, which you use for toys and you also use it for cushions as well. And it feels really squishy. Look at that. Super cool. And we use this one with this peanut butter toast one. And I'll show you it squished out. Ready? The second one is this sponge, super squishy. And this was £1 from the factory shop, which is just our local town shop as well. And we used the sponge for this donut, which is the blueberry donut. And this is what it feels like. The final thing you can use if you don't have any of this is some normal plastic bags. To do this, we just cut it up and it's really easy to cut. And we use this raspberry jam for it. Magic! And the 2 other things that are just extra, you don't really have to get this, is a plastic surface to make it easier and also this needle. But there are 2 options that you can get if you want, but you don't have to. So let's get started and make some paper squishies which look amazing. I put all my stuff out and the first one I'm going to be making is the last sprinkles, which is minty. And I've got all of the things that I got: my needle, my scissors, my template, my plastic little under bit, my sellotape, and I'm going to be using the toy filling for this one. So in the pack, these will come folded, so I'm going to fold it. What you have to do is they're identical, so you just cut them round. Well, almost identical. This side has tabs and the other one hasn't, so just cut the tabs around and then when you go onto the other side, just cut it out. So I'm going to start cutting and I'm excited. Roll the time lapse. Just finished cutting this out and it was pretty easy. I found it really fun and really satisfying. But as you can see, this side still has the tabs because it's not completely the same. So what you have to do is you have to open it and then you can cut this. Let's do it. Once you've got it cut out, step 2 is to fold these little tips over. So that's where it is. You have to fold it over to this bit. So you have to fold them. So you just fold them as so. It's really easy and really fun. And there's lines to show you where to fold up to. So I'm done now. The next step is to get your sellotape and cut little bits out and sellotape the tabs. But make sure you don't stick the top tab down, which is cut out, because we need it out so you can get the stuff in. You have to cut out about that much, which will fit on the tab. There. I'm going to stick the first tab down. There we go. On to the next ones. Roll the time lapse. finished sticking the tabs down, you should have this one tab hanging up, which opens up. It's kind of like a purse, isn't it? You can just put your money there and you're like, I got a donut purse. That'd be a really good DIY. And it has this one tab where you can open up and add the stuffing, the sponge, or the bags. The next step after that is to get your sellotape and just sellotape all of that side and then go around and sellotape all of that side. This also protects it and makes it all glossy, which is what this one looks like when it has it all on. And you need to use about 6 layers. But I'm going to start. It has to be like fairly long. Roll the time lapse. I'm finished now doing 6 layers. Look at that when you turn it out. It looks so cool. You can see the other side of the donut. So now we're going to take it off and do the other side. This is like so satisfying. And that's why you need a plastic sheet. So basically you'll be sticking the sellotape together. Let's go on to this side. This is really sticking to the plastic because it's sticking to the actual sellotape on the other side. Okay, so now I've stuck both sides. It looks really cool. And the next step is to cut the sellotape off, and it is the satisfyingest thing. So I'm going to do this, and look how satisfying this is when you do it. Oh no. Let's carry on. So I finished the sellotape, guys, and this makes it look really professional and glossy. So I've got my toy stuffing, and I'm going to get a big bit. Look at this, guys. That is satisfying. So we have our stuffing. So now I have this, and we opened it up so like it's easier. And we're going to use a pencil to stuff it in when we get it. So I'm going to break a bit off and get it in. I'm doing a little bit at a time, and I don't even think I need the pencil. I'm just going to push it with the pencil though. So I have just finished stuffing this with the cushion filling, and it started like coming out of the mouth, which is really cool. So if it does come out, then just like poke it with your pencil and like get it back in. Stop putting the filling in when it starts coming out of the side and the front, and then just get your pencil and start poking. So the next thing you have to do is you have to get your sellotape, and all the places where there aren't the tips, you have to get the sellotape and put it there and pinch together to get it on there so there's no holes. So here's a hole. So you go like that, and then you pinch this together, put it over, and then pinch it so it's all together. So you keep repeating this until there's no holes, so you might have to do quite a lot of it. I've covered most of these up, but it's still not squishy, and that's because there's still holes in it. So how you find this out is you go like this. So there's one here, one here, and I think that's it. So now I'm going to cover the holes up, guys, so it's completely airtight. I finally finished putting all the sellotape on. It took quite a lot of time, but it ended up looking really nice, and you still do need some small holes, just so it's not like really puffy and you can't squish it. But it's super squishy. It's super nice. That is so good. And the last thing you need is a needle to poke the eyes in. So this is actually my favourite part of it, if we're being honest, and the cutting was. You have to poke in inside the eye. You can do it any way you want. So you can make it look that way, up and down. So we have to do 4, which is really fun because each side. So I'm going to start by doing this one to the side. So it's looking like, ready? Super satisfying, listen. Then the other side is just going to look normal. By the way, there are my birds in the background. They're being super loud today. And then let's see if it makes a difference in squishing. That makes it so much more squishy. So I finally finished my collection of the blueberry sprinkles, the minty sprinkles, and the strawberry sprinkles. So they're all together. They look so cute. Super nice. But it is like really late right now on a Friday, so I'm actually starting to yawn. So I'm going to finish my raspberry jammer tomorrow. So we'll see you then. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. I'm back, it's the next day and I'm feeling a lot more awake. So we've already finished the donut collection, but we still haven't finished the jammer collection. So today we're going to be making raspberry jammer. I'm not going to do this on time-lapse or video because it would be too long and it would kind of get boring. So I'm just going to show you the main steps and I'll do it off camera. So we've just got all of our normal supplies that we used last time, but this time we're using a bath sponge. The first thing to do is fold this in half and then cut around the template. So I finally cut around the template and finished. And what you have to do is turn it over and stick the tabs around. Fold it over and stick it down. Okay, so we've cut the tabs now, and now we're going to put all around sellotape. We'll probably need about 6. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that right there. I'll come back to you once I've done, guys. So I finished, and this is like really smooth, so I'm gonna get it off now. One of my favorite parts is next. You have to cut it, which is so satisfying. So the next step is to get your filling. So I've got this, and I'm gonna open it. I'm actually really excited. That is satisfying, but it's quite hard. And then just cut them into little bits. So we have finished cutting up the sponge. I think that's enough. I have my pencil and I'm gonna stuff it down. So I'll come back to you when it's all done. So we used all of it except from this. So compared to that, we used that much, which you wouldn't think would fit into all of this, but it does. We're going to tape it all up now. And we're gonna start with the top tab so it's easier. Pinch it together. Pinch. And there's the first bit. So we'll carry on and we'll be back to when it's all done. So this is what it looks like so far. It's like really light. Normally squishies are just like, but this is like really light. So far it's this squishy. Whoa! So now we're going to add the poke in the eye. It sounds really bad when I say, but I'm gonna do it up. She's looking up. And on the other side, I'm gonna go like there, and then a bit further up. And this gives it some more air hole and it makes it more squishy. Okay, so here are my 4 collections together. This is my sprinkles and these are my jammers. I love them so much. If you want to see or make any of these squishies, just look at my Etsy shop, which is Ruby's UK shop, and I will be selling these in a collection, so it will be the jammers and the sprinkles. They'll be in template collections, so they won't be like this when you get them. They will be in templates like we showed you at the beginning. We're going to send 3 for £1. And also, if you have any other ideas for other paper squishies, because we're making some right now, please put it in the comments down below, because I love to see your ideas and I love to do what you guys like me to do. I have one shout out for today. Shout out for this week goes to gymnastics.kiara.xxx. You've been really supportive on my channel and my sister channel, which is Ruby and Rayleigh. Please go check that out, by the way. So thank you so much. I love your comments as well. They make me and my family smile when we read them together. And I can't end this video without thanking my early squad and notification squad. You guys are amazing. And before I end this video, I just want to thank all of my subscribers, because I'm keeping up to 25,000 subscribers, which is amazing for me. But if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you get these paper squishies, I hope you enjoy making them. Bye!